Shady, are you one of Slim Shady's and just imitating? So what's the real Slim Shady? Please stand up, please stand up, please stand up.
Sup guys, and welcome to the first edition of The Real Squin Shady. That would be me, Carl Squin Haffenden. Lots of people know me as Squin, some people know me as Carl. I even get referred to as Dickhead sometimes. Well, basically I'm just doing this because it seems like the it thing to do. And, Roxall's has got his. Jake started doing one, and Steve was like, I'm surprised you don't do one, Squin. It's like, yeah, maybe a couple of years ago I would, but hey, there we go. So as you saw, the video that, my little intro has to say, that's from 12 years ago maybe, so I'm a little bit different now, a bit fatter, older, a couple of greys poking through, just about there. So I thought, yeah, why not, jump on a bandwagon, talk about a few things I like, a bit of football here and there, kind of going off that, wrestling, computer games, movies, see what takes my fancy, really. So, just currently sat at my mum's. Wife's gone shopping with my mum. Kids are in the bedroom making TikToks. That's obviously the thing at the moment. Trying not to get in on that. So, let's have a look at what the first thing is to talk about. So, first thing I've got to talk about, because I'm going to try and do this vlog if I carry on doing it, who knows. It may be like a chronological order of how my week's gone. And I'm starting this from Friday, which has just gone, the 31st of January, or Brexit Day. We'll get to that in a bit. First thing I did on Friday, apart from work, I'm not going to talk about work, maybe a little bit. I went to the cinema and saw the something David Copperfield. Wasn't a bad film, quite enjoyed it. But I've got absolutely no knowledge on David Copperfield. In fact, hang on a minute. So yeah, David Copperfield, 8th book in Charles Dickens' novels. Quite enjoyed it. It's a bit witty, a bit funny, gets a bit serious in some points, but then that's what films do. They kind of grab you, make you laugh, make you cry. Going back to that, Jojo Rabbit, cracking film. I've expected it to be a lot more comedy. Some of the stuff in that absolutely tears your heartstrings. Pulls your heartstrings. I'll get these phrases right at some point. But yeah, David Copperfield, check out the trailer, have a look. Good film. So next up, after David Copperfield, basically went home, chilled, watched some telly, and then, as I said, it was Brexit Day. So stayed up, ate some steak, waited for Brexit to go through at 11 o'clock, flitted between ITV News and The Last Leg, watching Adam Hills getting his beard shaved. Kind of felt inspired, but it's too cold. Gonna keep this for a little bit longer, I think. Maybe get rid of this though, it's getting a bit long. So yeah, Brexit. It is what it is. Let's see what happens now. Maybe we'll get some of that money into our NHS. Maybe the world will implode, who knows. So next up, woke up on Saturday. I'd say I just laid in bed for a bit, just chilled, watched telly again, Russell Howard's Good News and all that stuff. I thought I heard a knock at the door, but I wasn't sure because the kids were running about and playing. Turns out it wasn't a knock at the door, and it was the postman. So if this vlog continues, it's going to be a bit stop-start maybe as I'm recording because the kids are running about, shouting, TikToking, farting, what kids do, basically. So yeah, as I said, it was the postman, and I wasn't expecting anything, so opened it, gave me his PDA, signed that straight away, and it was a letter from Tesco. Congratulations, you've done 15 years. Ugh, and it feels like it too. I'm not going to go too deep into it. I was happy to get 15 years, £125 gift card. what's not to like? Went to Tesco, used a little bit, got a £20 game card, got a Nando's card, £20, and an Amazon gift card to get some little bits. So next thing I went on to, I went to Game and bought, well, actually I traded in Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo Switch and got Mario and Sonic at Olympic Games. Now that is a good fun little game. Lots of little different things to do. Pretty much button bashing. I don't drink. Don't know what's going on here. So yeah, good little game. Just trying to slowly work my way through all the different types of events you can do. I think the football's quite good fun for a simple little game. Just what's not to like, really. Pass the time as we go. Debating if I wanted to get another one. I'm still playing Death Stranding at the moment, which I think I'm at near the end of, but we'll see how that goes. But I'll keep you updated if there's any more future vlogs. We'll see. Ready or not, here I come. Shh. So, what was next?
Oh, lads. Oh, fucking hell.
No, I think the wheel in it.
So next up, I went, well, just down the road from my mum's a little bit, to the Lads Club, Wide Marsh Common, and on the new 3G, 4G, 5G, double D, I don't know, football pitch, whatever it is, and watched Lads Club versus Wellington. Your Hereford have been publicising that they were paying attention to local sports and local football more, and this was one of their featured games, so I thought I'd go along and have a look. Hereford are away, so I had no junior ball commitments this week. Cost a fiver, entertaining football. 5-1 it finished the Lads Club. Pretty much dominated come the end. Wellington gave themselves a good seeing. They looked decent. I don't watch enough local football to know what's good and what's not, to be quite honest, but I believe Lads Club have got about 5 or so games in hand. Next week they're playing Pegasus, who I'm told are top. And if Lads Club win their games in hand, they could snatch it away from them. So it's going to be an interesting end of season, basically, to see how that pans out. I'll pay a bit more attention now that I've been and had a look. Next week, next Saturday, Hereford are at home. I'm not sure who to, so I'll probably be there on junior ball duty if there's mascot, guard of honour and any parties. I might have some videos from along Edgar Street in the next vlog if I get one. So what was next in Squinny's day? Nando's. I love chicken. I love food. Anything, to be quite honest. It's probably why I suffer from gout. So yeah, next up, I went on a date night with the wife. My mum was looking after the girls for the night. So we booked to go to the cinema to see Doolittle. We just couldn't be bothered to do that in the end. So we went to Nando's, had some food there. Very nice. I had half a chicken, rice and chips, which for me is a small portion. I didn't even have a starter or a dessert. Even Nando's were, well, Naomi tagged us in there saying that we're having a date night, and they said, "We hope you enjoy it." I'll put a little clip in here somewhere. Hang on. Not sure if that worked. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I haven't really done any kind of editing on my phone properly with any decency for a while, since back in the Hereford Duck Gold days, going back a couple of years. I do clips when I go to the videos and when I go to the wrestling and stuff, but that's just stitching stuff together and putting up on YouTube for anyone and everyone. Roxall's or whatever for his vlog. Maybe he'll give me a plug, you know. I've done the work for him. Anyway, so yeah, Nando's, enjoyed the food there. What's not to like? It's not just chicken, Jake. You don't know what you're on about, mate. And then next, just chilled at home with the wife. We watched something like 2 hours of something to do with a bloke called Aaron Hernandez, NFL football player that apparently murdered some people and then killed himself, on Netflix. Interesting, kind of like these murder documentaries and finding out what people are thinking or what people think they're thinking and all that stuff. So that was pretty much the evening. Ended off with some Kerrang, the top 50 US rock songs, I think it was. One of my favourite bands, Blink-182, was second with All Small Things. That song kind of tires me now. It's just overplayed everywhere. There's other better Blink songs in my opinion. Number one, probably worthwhile, Green Day, American Idiot. What's not to like, to be honest? Banging tune. And that's how I finished off my Saturday night. And then, well, like I said, I'm sat here playing this, recording this on Sunday at my mum's while they've gone shopping. Kids are playing hide and seek in like 2 rooms. Not sure how that's going to work. I'm probably going to go back to the Switch, playing some more Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Might have an update. So we'll see how this vlog goes, if it carries on. I don't know. I'm here and there. I suppose I've got thoughts that I like to give. Maybe it's a way for me to open up a bit more, let my emotions out. Who knows? We'll see. But if you've had a look, thank you very much. I'm not going to say like, subscribe and all that. You're going to do that if you want to anyway. Just thanks for the time. If anyone needs to talk, I'm here. I listen. I've got life experiences a little bit, so I can kind of help and advise. I've had a friend message me about his money problems because he knows I've had an IVA set up and stuff like that, so I can kind of advise a little bit and help people if they got financial issues. It's kind of working for me at the moment. So again, as I said, thanks for the time. Keep on doing the good thing. Thanks very much. Peace up. Squin's out. Word.
I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So what's the real Slim Shady? Please stand up, please stand up, please stand up.